So I'm out walking and I decided to stop and go live because I'm confident that many of you need encouragement today because you're facing some battles in your life. And we all face battles in our life, some bigger, some smaller, but regardless, we all face battles in life. So I wanted to hop on here and remind you, first of all, that you're strong and courageous. Also, no weapon formed against you will prosper, regardless of what battles you're facing in life. It's going to expire. It has to pass. It cannot stick around forever. No matter how long you've been facing this battle, it cannot stick around forever. Even if you think it's never going to go away, it's never going to change, that is a lie, friend. Things are shifting in the background. You're going through a preparation season. You're also going through a pruning season. Things are shifting no matter what your mind is telling you. Things are getting better. So I want to remind you that when you're going through a struggle in life, one thing that you want to avoid is consuming, whether that's alcohol or substances, because those are doing more harm than good. And not only that, they're hurting your health. It's making you numb the pain, it's making you feel better in the moment, but it's actually doing more harm than good. So I want to encourage you, if there's something that you're currently facing in life, you have to face it head on. You have to face it sober-minded. You have to look at the problem, be honest with yourself, and also focus on solutions, because regardless of what problem you're currently facing in life, no matter how small or how big, there is a solution. But too many times we get wrapped up in focusing on the problem blind. It makes us think that there's no way around it. There's no way out of it. That is a lie, friend. Again, you are strong and courageous. And again, no weapon formed against you will prosper. So whatever battle you're facing in life, whether it's anxiety, whether it's depression, whether it's addiction, whether it's money, gambling, whatever it is, if you face it head on, it's not as big as we make it out to be. Let me say that again. Regardless of what battle you're currently facing in your life, it's not as big as you make it out to be. I want to say this one more time and meditate on this. Regardless of what battle you're facing, it's not as big as we make it out to be. There is a solution. We've just become blind to the solution. We've become blind to the courage and strength that we have because we focus on the problem, the struggles so much that it makes it look like a big giant, like you're never gonna get out of it. It's gonna prosper against you. It's not, okay? I'm here to tell you that no matter what struggles you're facing in life, as long as you face it head on, it's not as big as you're making it out to be. And you're gonna come out on top. No matter what you're facing, you're gonna come out on top. So I wanna remind you that you are strong and courageous. So face your struggles head on. Meditate on solutions. There is a solution to any problem that you're currently facing in life. There is a solution. So, hey, nudge, I hope that makes you feel so much better today. And I'm sending love and energy not only to you, but to those that you absolutely love, those that you couldn't imagine your life without. So I just hope spelling out what you just spelled out makes you feel so good today that you go around and you spread good energy, because you're not going to get a reaction from me. That just shows your character. But today you can change. You can start to do better. Because if your kids, if your mother, if your father were to see that, Would they be happy with your choices right now in this moment? If your wife or someone you love sees what you just spelled out, would they be happy with the choices you just made? Listen, friend, you can do better starting right now. So I forgive you, and I send love and peace in your direction, but also in the direction of those you love. So I hope you feel better today. But either way, again, whatever struggles you're currently facing right now in life, you can come out on top. You just have to face those struggles head on. There is a solution to every problem that we're currently facing. Okay, so for example, if someone is bullying you online, right? For example, a lot of people struggle with that, unfortunately. They struggle with bullying. One solution is you could just block the person and it's done. And if it's not done, then there's other actions you can take. So, hey, Job, whatever your name is, I hope your family and friends come across this and see what you just posted, because I wonder if they would be happy with the choices you just made. I just hope that that makes you feel so good today that you go around and you spread good energy, because you're not going to get a reaction out of me. I only send love and peace to not only you, but to those you love. I hope that makes you feel better, because that speaks volume about you right now. Just popping up on someone's live and posting that. That's very sad. So I send love and peace, not only to you, but to your family and friends as well. Hello, Mia. I hope you're doing well. Supa, I hope you're doing well. Eric, I have no idea. It's not me, it's them, you know, but they don't get that kind of reaction out of me, because I only am going to give love and good energy. And they're trying to get a reaction, but you know what? I'm going to stay on course. Listen, if there's any battles that you're currently facing in life, just remember, protect your energy, protect your peace, face your struggles head on, and eventually you're going to conquer it. Now, I'm sure you've heard the saying, we fight from victory, not for victory. That is true. Everything is shifting in the background. Everything is aligning. Everything is a blessing in disguise. Even the struggles in life. Even people that will hop on your live or come in your life and try to stir up chaos or drama or try to rob you of your good energy or your peace. Everything is a blessing in disguise. So stay focused. Focus on the problems in your life. Be honest with yourself, but then shift and focus on the solutions, because again, there's a solution for every problem. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Protect your energy, protect your peace. Be mindful of your thought life. If there's some struggle that you're currently facing, do your best to focus on the solution, because there is a solution. Again, too many times we're blind to the problem that we don't think there's a way out, but there is a way out. There's always a way out. And every struggle has to pass. Keep that in mind. Every struggle has to pass. It cannot stick around forever. It has an expiration date. So if you're currently going through it, keep in mind, the struggles that you're going through right now, you're going through. You're not there to stay. The struggles are not there to stay. I don't care how big your mind makes you think they are. No weapon formed against you will prosper. So with that said, I appreciate you. Thank you for joining this live. Job, thank you for all those comments, because that engagement really helps the channel. So you're actually doing more good than harm. And again, I hope your family and friends see this so they can see the choices that you make, because I'm sure they wouldn't be happy with it. But either way, God bless everyone. I hope you make it a great day. And if you see Job's comment, or what's the other guy's name? Nudge's comment, make sure you never choose to be like them. Like, that is a sad, sad, sad way to live. Don't be like them. Whatever struggles you face, you're going to come out on top. God bless you and your family in Jesus' name.